So who are you?
My name is Julia Brownstein. I'm the Senior Director of Ladies Buying at Browns here in Canada.
What was it like growing up with Browns being such a huge part of your life?
What was it like? So listen, everybody loves shoes, right? Like, do you like shoes?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm not like this crazy shoe person, but I have a lot of shoes and usually I just wear one pair of the same shoe the entire summer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. But when you tell people you work in shoes or your family works in shoes, people's eyes light up. So it's a fun job, it's a fun company. So I mean, like, people always respond well. Even today, when I tell them what I do, it's like, oh my God, I get a lot of like, what do you do? And I say, I lead the ladies shoe buying at Browns. And they're like, what? That's my dream. You buy shoes for a living? That's my dream. And I'm like, okay, cool.
So
yeah,
do you
it's a fun
pick
job.
for yourself
So
usually, or do you do market research?
Of course.
Okay.
Well, listen, I'm buying for a company, right? We have about 70.
That might be a dumb question, but you know what?
No.
The people need to know. Like men might not know that. Like my dad would never know that.
I'll tell you how retail buying works, shoe buying works. So you're never really buying for yourself. You're buying for your customer, right? So I am part of the customer, but I personally, and I'm not that commercial of a person, and our selection and our stores are commercial. We cater to the masses. We are kind of also, I shouldn't say we cater to the masses. We're elevated. We're aspirational is the term. We're aspirational as a company, but we have a lot of commercial products, right? We're a successful company that sells shoes where we have commercial products. So me, along with an amazing team of buyers, choose all the ladies' shoes that are sold in the stores and on the site every season.
Okay.
And do I do market research? I do a ton all the time, on social, looking at people's feet, talking to friends, TV, movies, going out at night. I mean, you're kind of looking at everything all the time and what people are wearing and asking. And then, of course, looking always at like selling reports and what's trending and what's going on.
Right.
So,
am I allowed to ask what the most bought shoe is?
like ever?
Ever. Would you know?
I wouldn't.
But like,
I've been doing
what's
this.
the most crazy shoe right now?
So I would have to say, I don't know if you've seen this trend, but we call it the split toe trend.
I was actually going to ask about that at the end.
Yeah.
But I can't. The tibby
The
or
tabby,
something. The tabby.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's okay. Made popular by Margiela.
Okay.
There's versions. We have amazing versions in the stores. One of your questions,
that's popular?
one of your questions, I think, was what shoe did you ever buy that you were like, this is never going to sell?
Yeah.
Like, that's one of them.
Okay.
We were like, okay, we'll test a few pairs. It's cool. It's niche. It's different. We cannot believe how it's blown up and how it's been adopted by all kinds of people.
Exactly.
Also, you got young, old, cool, not so cool.
Maybe I'll invest in some.
It's surprisingly very comfortable.
Right.
You know, and we're looking into selling the socks that go with, because you can't really wear normal socks, right? Like, it feels weird.
Oh, so there's actual socks for
there's
that?
tabby socks that are like a toe, and then like your 4 other toes are split. And anyway, so that's doing well right now. I've been doing this for over 20 years, so there's been all kinds of weird things.
That's a great answer. Yeah. And then at what age did you realize your family business was kind of a huge deal?
I can't tell you an age.
Okay.
I can't. I don't know, but like I said, I know that people always reacted to it, and they always reacted fondly to Browns. When I said my family is Browns or I work at Browns, a big smile would show up on people's faces. A lot of people, especially my generation, I don't know if you remember this, Tory, you're younger than me, but we used to have these giant shoe slides in our stores.
Yes, that was the most fun thing ever.
It was a giant shoe, and you would climb up and you would slide down. We had it in Rockland and a bunch of other locations.
Rockland, yes.
So people are always like, I love that shoe slide. Yeah. And a lot of people are, multi-generational Browns customers, right? They'll say, my mom loves Browns, my grandma loves Browns, my kids love Browns, I love Browns. So all those kind of comments and stories make me feel good all the time. And if you're asking me what age was I when people started saying that, I can't tell you, but from as long as I can remember. Okay. Yeah.
And then what are some of your earliest memories at Browns?
So I started working in the stores when I was 17. Yeah.
Okay.
At the time, Browns operated the shoe department of Holt Renfrew. We were the concession in Holt Renfrew.
interesting.
yeah, so I had a very strict father who would watch every penny when it came to me, and I love to shop and I love to go out. So after a while of his being like, why do you need this money? How come? What are you buying? I was like, enough. I need to work.
Yeah.
I can't answer to somebody. So he was like, fine, you'll go work in the stores. So I was 17 and I worked part-time as a sales girl at the Browns in Holtz.
Cool.
At the time, we got 50% off everything in the store. Like all of Holtz.
The whole
all of Holtz, like sunglasses,
that would have been a
luggage.
scary place
so
to
I was
be.
basically shopping for clothes.
Yeah.
I would like work. Shopping for clothes. Working for clothes.
Yeah.
I would work and then go
You would
buy
just use the paycheck
Marc
for that.
Jacobs dress. Like
Oh my God.
So it was fun. But I really believe that anybody who's in like a high position in a job should really explore what it's like from the ground up. And
Yeah.
our customer at the end of the day, like knowing what they want, how a shoe feels, why they try it on, why they pick it up. Like it's so, so important to start at all levels.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's already been answered. You're answering because this is why you're answering the three questions in one. So that's why, like, because the three next ones are, what was the first job you ever had at like, you know? So there you go.
Because I read these kind of in the car, so I feel like I'm
they're
jumbling
very,
it
like,
all
that's
together.
why they're very like boring, but then you can make them fun.
Yeah, no,
you know,
I was like, what can I say? So
no, I love this. This is fun. And then, what was the best part of working in a family business?
So family businesses are, there's lots of pros and lots of cons.
Well, the next question is, what's the hardest? So
Okay. So I would say the pros of working with family are that there's a lot of love in a family, right? So there's like, obviously my heart and soul is in the company because it is my family and my family is my heart and soul. So
I like that.
there's, if my son or my daughter has something at school, it's kind of easy to be like, I can't,
Right.
I gotta go, and all stuff like that. Hold on, let's start over here.
So what's the hardest? Okay, wait, no. What was the question? What's the best part of working in a family business and also the hardest part?
Okay, hold on. Let me formulate it a bit better. So the best part in working in a family business is that you're working with your family. And I happen to love my family. I happen to love and respect my family and have an amazing connection to the business because it's not just a job for me, it's my livelihood. So that feels great. I also love what I do. I happen to love the fashion industry. It's always changing. It's always exciting. So I love that part of it. And I have a lot of love and respect for the family members that I do work with. So that's great.
So you work alongside?
So my brother is our president now. Okay. My father is our CEO. My husband is VP. My cousin, I have two cousins who work with me on my mom's side. And I have an aunt who works with us as well.
Because you don't hear companies like that anymore.
No, I have lunch with my father and my brother almost every day, as well as my husband.
So it's very attached.
It's a family affair. But like I said, we all really have a big mutual respect for each other. I think the key is to really understand everybody's roles and respect everybody's roles. And sometimes those lines do get blurred. Sometimes, you want to tell them to fuck off or you don't agree with something, but you got to keep your composure and power through because this is the direction of the business and this is, I don't make all the decisions, obviously. So I do have that profound respect. I have to say at 44, I've come a long way. In my early 20s when I started, it wasn't always the case. There were a lot of like, I'm getting out of here, storm out of meetings kind of thing. But
were the meetings with everyone or just with the family?
No. I don't work like directly with my husband. That wouldn't
no, but I
jive. That's for sure. I worked closely with my father for almost 20 years. He was like the head of ladies buying and I worked under him. So met a lot of travel with him, a lot of that. So
that's nice though when you
It's been great. It's amazing memories and great for us in our relationship, but also a lot of tough times too. And you definitely feel the pressure more as somebody.
Well, that's why
part of the
next question is there more pressure when your last name is attached to the company?
I think so. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's pressure to act a certain way, to be a certain way. I'd like to think I'm a very hard worker, but I've always been told that, Julia, you're an example. So lead by example and work by example. So do unto others as you would want to see them done. I'm never too good for a job. Also, if like a boardroom or a sample room needs cleaning up, I'll roll up my sleeves and help clean up. Like, I think that's a good attitude to have.
And, you have a very good aura.
I do.
Did you know that?
Well, thank you.
I just saying.
Thank you.
Just saying.
As
You're just very
Tory.
nice. Like, it's just crazy.
I'm enjoying yours as well.
I know, but it's just, wow. Good.
Thank you.
I love it. And then do you ever feel pressure to protect the legacy?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I've even seen recently, I saw someone on social media bash one of our shoes saying that it wasn't nice quality. And I know for a fact that it's nice quality.
Yeah.
And I almost was like, I want to call her and tell her.
Yeah.
Like, she has no idea. This factory makes for like Prada and Gucci. It's a beautiful factory. So, of course.
People love to.
People are haters.
Are you on social media just like checking the Browns hashtag?
Sometimes, yeah. I try to like block out some of it, of course. But I'm always like, we really pride ourselves on being like experts and the best in the industry, especially in Canada. So when people bash it, I want to reach out and explain and ask, and also learn why. Like, why did you have this experience? Why do you not like it? Why did you not like the shoes? Tell me why. Tell me all the negative, almost more than the positive.
Right.
We always want to know, like, when I'm buying shoes and I show people, I say, do you like this? And sometimes I see they're shy to be like, no, I don't. I'm like, tell me you hate it. Like, I need to know if you hate it, and I need to know why.
I used to do that when I was going to school, and I'd have to get new shoes for LCC, and they would they'd be like, oh, do you like the shoe? I'm like, yeah. And then I'd buy the shoe and I would wear it, and I just hate the shoes. Because I'm very like that as a person.
I want honesty. I want bluntness all day long. Like, I need it.
Well, yeah, I think it was because like the person staring at you, your parents are staring at you, and you're like, I love it.
You know, you're shy as a kid to tell the salesperson I don't like it. But now my daughter, trust me, she's not shy. I show her pictures and she looks at me and she's like, I don't understand. Are you trying to target like millennials like you or people like me? And I'm like, people like you. She's like,
you missed the mark. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, tell me.
Oh my God. And then who decides what makes it into Browns though? So obviously you?
For ladies, it's me. Yeah. We have a men's department. We have handbags and we have children's as well.
Handbags.
Yes. I handle all ladies. So I work, like I said, with an amazing team, and we work together and we build the collections together. We buy brands like UGG, Adidas, all the big ones.
A comeback.
Yeah.
Kind of wild to see that.
All of those, as well as our own collections. We product develop as well.
And then how far along, how far in advance are you choosing the shoes?
So it depends on the collections. Brands are farther in advance. Like right now we're buying spring 27. We're buying spring 27.
Wow, that's even further than I thought.
Yeah, for delivery in January. So we're June, January. But then when we do our own collection, so we have our own collections that we make ourselves. We work with designers and factories. So collections like Wishbone.
Yes.
We have one called Arctica, which is our waterproof winter boot line. We have our own Browns collection. And then we have some really cool new ones. A ladies one called Rowan and another one called The Lane, the Rowan is kind of cool, edgy. The Row meets Alaya. And The Lane is like Chanel, Stuart Weitzman vibes.
Oh, I love that.
And I have different teams that create each.
So you're like designing those for spring?
We're doing now for fall.
Okay.
And we can buy closer to the season. Yeah. That way we get the trends more on point. When you buy, trends are moving so fast, right? Like 1 minute something's in, then the next it's out.
Yeah. It's like the dot cake. Heard this freaking dot cake?
I love it.
I love it. But obviously, I mean, it's basically just a Betty Crocker in a I'm like, everyone's like, this is crazy. And I'm like, but is it though? You're literally just having cake in a cup.
I know.
But okay. But that's just how crazy social media is. Yeah. Like the 4 girls from New York say it's cool and are obsessed with it. And then now the whole world.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's a wild time we're living in. But you know what? It's good.
Yeah.
Do you love social media or do you?
No, I'm sorry. I don't.
No, it's okay. Yeah. What do you mean? I don't know.
I mean, I get inspired by it. I've really curated my feed to kind of feed me things that make me happy and inspired. The second I start to see people that make me feel bad about myself, I try to get rid of that. So I think it has a lot of pros. I think you gotta steer it towards the pros. I think you can go down a bad rabbit hole, and I'm very scared for my kids. I'll say that.
Yeah, well, before they're 16, they're not allowed anymore.
I know, but they're both on it. And they're 13.
Well, yeah, that's why I was like, if you could just say you're 18, right?
Oh, for sure.
And then
I saw my son the other day was trying to get an app on, and it was like, we need to scan your face to see how old you are. And I see he's already like making.
And did it work?
Yeah. I'm like watching him do it, and he's like making himself. I'm like, is it gonna know? And then boom,
It did
We
not.
see you're of proper age. I'm like,
Oh my God, that's concerning.
Yeah. Anyways,
Social media. And then what's the buying process actually like? Like, do you go to New York and then you buy everything and then, okay.
I travel a lot. I'm in New York about 6 times a year. I'm in Europe also around 6 times a year. So we go to trade shows, we visit suppliers. A lot of suppliers and brands come to our office. We have an office in Ville-Saint-Laurent here in Montreal. They show us their collections. Wow. And we choose the shoes, and we develop amazing relationships with all our vendors and suppliers where we discuss terms and like payment terms and discounts and delivery and exclusivity and all that stuff. And then we send orders, and then months later the shoes come in, and then we're always managing our stock also. Things that sell, we reorder. Things that don't, we don't.
Have you ever like ordered something and then not liked it when it came and you're like, why did I order this?
All the time.
Okay.
Sometimes we look at a shoe and we're like, were we smoking crack when we bought this? All the time.
And then did it do well though?
Depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. We all make mistakes.
Exactly. But do you, I don't know if you want this on, but like, do you can you send them back or you keep them?
Depends. Once again, we have like many vendors, many suppliers, many things. Sometimes if we're caught with a lot of stock of something that isn't selling and we have a great relationship with the vendor, we'll say we want to send it back for sure. That's just standard retail stuff. When you're a healthy company like Brown's that like
buys a lot.
People want to do business with, they don't want you to be stuck with bad shoes. So if you mistakenly bought a lot, and they obviously want to keep the relationship with you, right? They want you to keep buying and keep doing it. And they say to you, sorry, you bought it, see you later, forget it. You're never getting an order again. If you say, hey, we want to help you, let's swap the stock. We have this one that's selling really well, take this one. Okay, we'll do it. Like it's all partnerships.
Relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the most iconic Brown's shoe of all time?
Like I said, I've been doing this for 20 years, so I don't even know. But we did another shout out to my daughter. We did have a sneaker called the Lola under the Wishbone collection. It was a quilted slip-on kind of Vans-like sneaker that was very girly, and it was phenomenal. And our Wishbone designer today still talks about it. And I remember when I named it Lola, I already had her, and he looked at me and he goes, you must really believe in this if you're giving it the name of your daughter. I was like, I do. And it was a huge shoe.
Okay. Well, I'll look at it after.
Yeah.
And then what shoe instantly takes you back to high school?
Platform sneakers. Do you remember a brand called No Box? I don't know, maybe some of your listeners would know.
Yes.
It was a super cool, edgy platform sneaker brand that was exclusive to Brown's in Canada.
Okay.
And we had clear vinyl ones. We had ones with giant bubbles in the sole. They were very Spice Girls. Remember they used to wear these kind of big?
Yes. Like
in the 90s.
Like Scary Spice. No, not Scary Spice.
Baby.
Was it? Oh yeah, Baby
would wear them.
Oh my God, I remember those.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So those were pretty iconic, and I love that they were only at Brown's, super exclusive. I used to go to an American camp, and I remember my mom would show up. My mom's super trendy, and she would show up on visiting day wearing them, and all my friends would be like, what is she wearing?
Oh my, that's amazing.
And they were all Americans, and they had no idea.
Oh, right.
So that was cool.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And then has social media changed shopping forever?
I think so. I think people are shopping very omni right now, right? Like, when was the last time you didn't like look at a retailer online and then go to the store and then say, wait, maybe I'll buy it online?
I'm very old school. I go to the store.
Okay. But most people are omni. They'll see it an ad on social. They'll go on the site. Okay, maybe I'll go see it in the store. They'll go see it in the store. Okay, maybe I'm not ready. You know what? Then they'll get an ad again. All right, I'll buy it.
Yeah, they're watching us. That's why.
I think for sure they're all watching and listening.
Yeah.
And that's
so that's what they do. They go.
Kind of. I mean, everyone does it. It's scary, but it's the new reality.
Exactly.
And the more you're kind of fed things and see it, the more you're likely to buy it, right?
And then what's the biggest mistake brands make today?
Not being authentic to themselves, trying to be everything to everyone. I think people are so savvy today and so like sophisticated, and they can see through things that are not authentic, think you got to stay true to who you are and
Right.
and trust that your customer will like what you do and not try to please everyone, not trying to be too young if you're not young or
Yeah.
and I don't like to say young because age is a mindset to me. Like you can have a 70-year-old that dresses younger than a 20-year-old. So I think it's just an attitude and a mindset. And I think like you got to know who you are, know what you stand for as a brand and just kind of
authenticity.
Authenticity.
I love
Stick
that.
with it.
And then what's something consumers have no idea what happens behind the scenes?
How much work and research goes into making shoes? Like when you go to a shoe factory and you actually see how much work goes into making a shoe, how many people are involved, how much craftsmanship is involved. And then when it ends up like on a sale rack or like it's so heartbreaking because
it's true, eh?
shoes are really a beautiful process. I'm very passionate about it and it's like an amazing process. So I think people don't understand.
Well, yeah, they just are like, oh, this is so expensive. It's like, yeah, but it's made well.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And
it's going to last forever.
Amen to the last.
Yeah. Well, that's why this is the thing. Everyone's like, why does this purse blah, blah, blah? You're like, because it's made with beautiful leather.
Yeah.
Probably takes a year to make. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People just, they don't get it.
No.
They don't get it.
No.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned in business?
Relationships matter a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's a lesson in life as well. I think if you treat people with respect, then you will get it as well. I think things are two-way street also. It's not always, like we are the retailers, so we are the buyers. So sometimes we think we have the upper hand, but you always have to think about who you're dealing with and make sure that you're partners. We're really partners with everybody we work with. It's not like a one-way street. And I think when you have that mentality, then things tend to go your way and people want to bend over backwards for you and do things for you.
Okay.
And I think even like pausing in life and taking the time to ask people how their families are, how life is, like it's not only about business.
Right.
I think people are people and we all have things. When you connect on that level with people, it's part of the relationship and the connection. They're also more willing to work with you, and be that good partner with you that's mutually beneficial and that you can both kind of succeed and like reap the benefits.
You're very good at this, by the way. I feel like you've been on a million podcasts. No?
I've been on one other one.
I know, but
I
feel like you talk. Like, do you talk at schools?
I public speak. Yes.
Okay.
At schools, no,
This
but
is
I've
the
done
same
it.
thing.
Well, public speak. I do it at work, but I thank you.
You're very good.
Okay, thank you.
Like you're very
nice
good
to hear from someone who does this for a living.
Well, I know, but but I don't public speak.
No.
I refuse. No, I can't because now I'm like, oh, I control everything. I can edit. I can do this. I'm the one who asks the questions. Blah blah blah.
Right.
But like in front of people, not down.
Okay.
Not down. And by the way, we're like literally almost done.
Okay. All right.
Okay, but also,
Yes.
there were more questions that the guy sent me from MTL blog, but they're not bad. They're just like,
Tell me.
Well, no, we'll go through the rapid fire quickly.
Okay.
It will take 2 seconds. Like rapid fire means you just one
One
word,
word?
not
Okay.
one word, but just maybe one word with like a fast.
Did you send me the rapid fire? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
at the it's at the bottom.
Okay, sorry.
No, I don't
Is
care.
that better that I
no,
don't know?
No, it's no, I don't care. No,
Okay.
but it's fast. So like one word to describe Montreal.
Amazing.
Good. Most iconic shoe ever.
Platform sneakers.
A trend that should never come back.
Okay, I need a second. I don't believe in that because I feel like everything comes back and I'm a very trendy person, so I kind of like to see everything come back. So you never know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uggs, yes or no?
Yes.
Heels or sneakers for you?
Heels at night, sneakers during the day.
Okay. Online shopping or in store?
Both. Equally.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one out of my friends that goes to the store still.
I love the store
I just like
experience.
seeing the
For
fabric.
sure.
I just
hello, to quote Carrie Bradshaw,
Yeah.
shopping is my cardio. Like I love
good. Well, you're probably like at Royal Mount, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta do. That's what I
Yes,
do
the
in the
mall
winter.
walkers, the mall
I
walkers.
literally do that. I'm like I gotta get my 10K before 10, and I'm like tracking my whatever. I go around. I see Browns all the time. The bottom floor, beautiful store.
Thank you.
So most stylish Montreal neighborhood. We don't have to
I heard
answer that
Carrie
if you
said
don't.
Westmount, and you were like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, really? Also, I don't know. I really live in a bubble in Montreal. I agree with Carrie that Montreal's pretty chic and cool. I think the plateau is always cool also. I don't
Love
know.
the answer.
Yeah.
One thing people don't know about Browns.
We've been we're three we're 3 generations in. That it's like a father, brother, sister, husband.
So it's not like a corporation.
It's not really, no. It's a family business that has 70 locations, but it's run like a small one.
Yeah.
And we really are very on top of our business and pay attention to every detail. And really, we pride ourselves on like customer service and store design and the best selection.
As I said, Royalmount, gorgeous new store.
Thank you. Yes.
Is that where are you opening next?
So we opened in Oak Ridge Park in Vancouver, which is supposed to be like a Royalmount complex, but like on steroids.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen videos or pictures. It looks phenomenal and amazing.
I'll have to look it up.
So that just opened, and that's really exciting. We only operate in Canada. Where are we opening next? We're renovating our Eaton Centre location in Toronto.
Oh.
We're going down a floor, and the store's going to have trees in it, and it's going to be really beautiful.
Real trees.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Actually.
well,
I shouldn't say yeah. I don't know. But it's going to be amazing. So whoever's
I'll go
Toronto,
check it out. I love Toronto. Yeah. What do you hope people think of when they hear the name Browns 20 years from now? Or 40 years from now?
Okay, wow.
No, 100 years from now.
Okay, I won't be around.
Well, no, but that's what I mean. Because that's why I was saying 20. I was like, you're going to be young still.
Like a legacy, timeless style, a company that evolves and listens to their customers and evolves with the trends and moves with the times and will always give you what you want. Like always the best experience. We want Browns to be an experience. It's not just a place that you go to buy shoes.
Right.
My grandfather always said, I don't want people to say, I need a pair of shoes.
Right.
I want them to say, I need to go to Browns. And that's something like it's for the experience. It used to be the slide. Now it's the amazing store design and service and selection. So it's like all of that. 100 years from now, who knows if there will be store.
No, there
here's
will.
Hoping. Yeah, here's hoping. But I think they're going to become more experiential, the store.
Would you ever do a cafe?
I don't know. I think like ideas have been in the works.
Yeah. That'd be cool with the bee and the...
I know Aritzia is successful with their AOK cafe.
I went to that. It was very good. The coffee was very good.
The matcha is great.
I don't drink matcha, but
I like matcha.
Are you a coffee or matcha?
I'm coffee, but I like matcha a lot.
Where do you get your matcha?
Actually love James Perse in Westmount.
Okay.
Côté Cuisine.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I go for their coffee or their burrito bowl. No, burrito. I've never had that.
Love their burrito.
Oh,
yes.
So
great
good.
burrito. I like their salmon bowl.
I've never had that. I'm not a salmon person. That's very strange. Okay. What shoes should every Montreal woman have in her closet?
So every Montreal woman should have a sneaker, a good walking sneaker, always could be stylish. I think flats are making a really big comeback, whether it's a loafer, a ballerina, a Mary Jane. I think they're going to take over from sneakers eventually. How many sneakers can we all have? I think we all have many in our closet. I know. And they're the most comfy. I get it. But I think I'd like to see people move towards other types of footwear.
Yeah, but I wear the sneaker, like the trendy sneaker, because I'm walking like everywhere.
Yeah.
So but I don't want to look like I'm wearing a sneaker.
That's
you know?
right. So like,
but then I feel like a flat would hurt. No.
Well, we have amazingly comfortable ones now. So yes, because people have been wearing sneakers for so long, it's super important that these other types of shoes are as comfortable. Okay. Because you've been in a sneaker for so long.
What's your favorite flat?
Right now, I'm loving Wishbone flats. There's some really cool, like Mary Janes with really cute buckle, and they look great with a dress and jeans and leggings or capris. So we're all into capris right now. So yeah.
And then, what are the most attractive shoes a man can wear?
A nice, clean cut sneaker is what I like. They're clean, like not dirty.
With a sock or without a sock?
I like a sock. I have to say.
Because when guys wear sockettes, it's not a vibe.
You're not into the socket.
Oh my God, I can't. When they take off their shoes and the socket is showing.
Yeah.
And then you're just walking around the house in a socket. Are they? I don't know. I never got into it.
I think it's all about showing your socks now. Like
100%.
socks are so in.
But I also think that people said that the high sock now is very my age.
Okay.
Which is, what are we? We're millennials or something?
Yeah.
So people were saying it's very millennial.
Would be like, that's a loser.
Well, yeah, I wear like the set shorts with the
I
like
love the
sweatpants
set.
short with whatever, and then a long sock with a nice sneaker.
Yeah.
They said the long sock is not in anymore.
Okay, fine. Can't keep
Well,
up.
I'm like, ugh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Best hidden Montreal restaurant, gem.
Oh boy, I didn't think of these. I love to go out to eat. I love Montreal restaurants. Hidden.
So where have you? It doesn't have to be. I mean, everyone is subjective to like what's
course.
hidden, but anywhere you've been recently that you love.
So I love Lemac. Every time I go, I think they're a well-oiled machine and the food is always consistent and delicious and a great
Perfect.
vibe. We're huge fans of Milos. We love that the OG is Montreal. My mom literally goes every week. She's like a VIP there.
That's so funny.
So we also go in New York and Miami, and I think my brother's been in Vegas. I think they're by far the best, also consistent Greek food
is
that
always
you can
amazing
get.
there.
Yeah, bang for your buck. So those are two I would say are big standouts. And then I'm loving the Estelle when it reopens. Estelle, Beatrice, and of course Celeste. I think is
I've never been to
amazing.
Celeste. I have to go.
It's great and
Been meaning to go.
beautiful restaurant.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And then Amia was amazing during lunch.
Yes.
good.
Also.
What shoe trends in Canada versus US?
So it depends where in the US. I think New York and LA are not the US.
Yeah.
We tend to be more fashion forward in Canada.
Yeah.
We tend to be faster. I was just in New York last week. So New York, like I said, is a place of its own. I was in Soho. It was super hot. I went
100
to
now.
all the standout stores that my 13-year-old daughter loves. So you got PacSun, Brandy Melville, Addicted,
she likes PacSun?
Garage.
That's amazing.
And this new one called Subdued. I don't know if it's so new, but it's
No,
the
I've never heard of
Euro
that.
Brandy. All the
loser.
girls, she's 13, so I only know because she's my daughter.
now.
Cut off jean shorts and boots, either cowboy or kind
I
of
saw
fry
that,
west.
but they have to be huge. The jeans, right?
No,
Shorts?
cut off short. No, not so huge. Some of them are real tiny.
Okay.
And I was
That's
like,
a thing?
what? Tons of boots. Tons. And then here you come to Montreal, it's more sneakers and flats
Yeah.
and all that. So that's something
Yeah.
I noticed last week. I don't, I think sneakers are universally sneakers. And then even the sneaker trend is evolving to, we call them sneakerinas. So it's like a ballerina sneaker.
Oh,
Or snowfers, which is a loafer sneaker. You laugh, but
I'm
we
gonna
use it.
I'm gonna have to look up
You
these
laugh,
things.
but we use it. I'm telling you, it's a search term.
I'm gonna have to Google all this
exists.
stuff. Like what's the brutal, honest truth about being a business owner in Montreal?
A lot of our head offices of suppliers are not in Montreal. They're either in Toronto or New York. So that just makes it more challenging. It's more travel, right? Like Montreal's a small time.
Yeah.
It's not Toronto. Toronto is like the New York of Canada.
Yeah.
So I would just say there's usually more travel involved, but we're big enough and important enough that a lot of suppliers come to us.
Okay.
But other than that, I think Montreal's amazing. I wouldn't live anywhere else. I think quality of life is amazing. There's no other city in the world where you can live in a residential area like Westmount and within 10 minutes be downtown.
I know.
There's
I
nowhere.
find that so crazy.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Like Toronto, good luck. New York, forget it. And then anywhere else is just not the vibe. And I think Montreal has that European flair, even the French Canadian flair. That's awesome. They're beautiful people. Like I think it's a great place to live, and we're very fortunate to live here and raise kids here.
That'll be really good for you. Just an FYI. I'll
They're gonna
delete what I
like
just
it.
said. They're gonna love that.
Okay,
Just
good.
an
But
FYI.
I mean it. I really mean
Yeah.
it. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
And then what were the hottest Montreal nightclubs in your time?
Oh boy, Coquinos.
Never
I
heard
had
of it.
oh my God, and we're only 9 years apart. Frappe, do you know Frappe?
yes, but that's
It
still open.
exists.
It's
I
literally
know.
still open.
I know.
I used to go underage drinking there.
Same.
And you didn't even need an ID. They
Yeah.
like literally let you in. They don't even care.
Frappe, cafeteria.
Yes, that was a
Okay.
good one too. I wasn't.
Okay.
I was more of a, not that one. I don't know what I was.
So there was Coquinos, there was like Del Salvio's next to it. But my husband used to be a club promoter. And he was throwing a party at Coquinos.
Yeah.
And I kissed him there on our first
Oh, wow.
So 26 years later,
You're that's amazing.
more than half my life, we're still together.
And then what were your favorite Montreal restaurants that no longer exist?
I like the Brown Derby. Do you remember that? I feel like I would never go there today, but back then I went.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up all this stuff.
There was that like mess hall. Do you remember
Yes,
mess
oh my
hall?
God, mess hall.
Okay, so now it's
Yeah,
it
now
Donato?
it's it's Spuntino.
Spuntino.
Yeah.
So mess hall was like a
Mess hall.
staple.
My cousin used to date the owner. She
Okay.
was like, I forget her name, like Vanessa or something. Like she was blonde,
Maybe,
petite,
yeah.
and they were dating. And I remember I used to go there, and the gnocchi was the best
best.
thing I ever
and it was
had.
like a vibe, and it
Yeah.
was so close.
Oh, yeah.
There was Spatches across the street. Do you remember? So now it's the Greek place Petros.
Okay.
But that place was a revolving door too. I
Yeah.
used to go to Casalinga on Queen Mary. I remember every Sunday night with my
Yeah.
family. Yeah, I used to go to the Montefiore Club. Do you know what that is? Okay,
I'm gonna have to
cut that
look
out,
all
cut that
these. No, but people resonate with that, so it's
Yeah?
perfect.
Okay.
And then last question:
Yeah.
How does Montreal shoe fashion today compare to the 80s or 90s?
Well, 90s fashion is coming back in a big way, right?
Right.
We're selling like the minimalist, like kitten heel thong sandal that's very like, 90s.
I don't have a pair of those, but I'll.
You should get.
Yes.
You got great ones. So that, I mean, it all comes back, right?
Yeah.
80s shoe fashion. What was 80s shoe fashion? I don't like. I was born in '82. I mean,
Okay, so
maybe
fine,
Reebok high
90s.
tops. Reebok high
Oh.
top. The freestyle high top from Reebok.
Yeah.
That's actually making a comeback too, and I find them very cool.
And then
Very
what about
Olivia
90s?
Newton-John. 90s, so platform sneakers once again, Doc
Yeah.
Martens, kitten
Docs.
heels. I love Docs and Converse
hurt, though.
will be in my heart forever.
Yeah.
But they're also very cyclical. I find them very cool, edgy brands.
Yeah, but they take forever to break in.
So they make softer Docs now.
Okay.
They're not all so stiff.
Because I used to work at Neon,
Okay.
like work for like marketing
Okay.
for like Irving. You know Irving, obviously.
I'm not
Teifel?
sure. Nope.
Irving
Sounds
Teifel? No,
familiar.
he owns all the Neons.
Okay.
And I think he brings Docs into Canada.
Okay.
I think that's like his thing in North
We
America.
buy straight from Doc Martens now.
Okay.
We used to
maybe,
buy
maybe
through
not
someone.
anymore. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. But this was like 8 years ago. He used to.
Okay.
And so, but I remember I had a pair, and I was like, "This is so fucked up." Like
They
this
hurt.
is-
They hurt. They're heavy, but
Ugh.
I'm telling you
but
now.
they last.
now the leathers are better. They're more
Yeah.
worked in.
Okay.
So
they're pre-worked in.
yeah, they're more worked in, softer leathers. They're like they got with the times. They
Yeah.
evolved.
Well, I feel like they wanted you to be in pain.
It was the way they were made, I
Yeah,
think.
but
were
they
made
did
in
last.
Yeah, no, they're great
So-
boots, great quality. Doc
Yeah.
Martens are great quality boots. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, thank you so much for coming
You're
and being
welcome.
here. I really appreciate it.
My
I know
pleasure.
I begged you. No, I'm kidding.
That wasn't a bag.
Hello? Lola? Yeah.
When you check your email, did I get into accelerated math?
Okay, Lo, I'm doing a podcast right now.
What?
Yeah, can I call you back? Did you get
Can I be
into it?
featured?
Can I be featured? Did you get into accelerated math? I didn't see my love. Okay? I'm going to call you back.
Wait, can I be featured?
No, you can't be featured.
Yes, come on, let's go. Say something like really fun about your mom.
I love my mom because she's just so amazing. And
See?
she's just the perfect mom ever.
Oh, did
thanks,
she
love.
pay you to call?
Was it featured?
No, does she pay you to call was the question.
Did she pay me to say that?
Yeah.
Yes.